Hey there guys, and welcome to today's adventure with Doug. I just got a new backpack, and I love this. It's a Victorinox, Swiss Gear, something, I don't know, it's Swiss Army, those guys. And this is a standard laptop backpack. It's designed for a 17-inch screen. But in this particular one, I have the ability to fit two of them. Probably four if I really wanted to, but I don't have the funding for that. So I figured I'd take a minute and show these to you guys because they're pretty awesome. This is the Asus Eee PC. They're not triple E's like some other idiots on the internet are calling them. This is the E900HA and this is the E1002HA. The H means it has a hard drive. The A means it has a Atom processor. They both operate at 1.6 gigahertz. And they have 150 gig hard drives with 10 gigs of online storage, but nobody ever uses that crap. They both have Windows XP, and they've been modified to have 2 gigs of RAM instead of the standard 1 gig stock, and they are quite awesome. So I just wanted to take a moment and go over the basics of these because there's an awesome community forum at euser.com. And there's some really cool guys, and I learned a lot studying things there. So there's people out there that want to get a look at these, so I figured I'd go over the differences between them and what's same, what's different, and stuff like that. As far as basic specifications, they're pretty much exactly the same. This one has Bluetooth, this one doesn't. This one has almost a full-size laptop keyboard. If you're typing stuff and like writing papers and doing a lot of typing, this is far more comfortable if you're coming from a regular computer keyboard. For tech work, where you want to be able to carry things around, and like the main reason that I got it was I wanted something that I could use for sysadmin work, where I need to take a computer with me and just be able to go into a rack and set the computer there and jack right in and be able to do stuff. Awesome for that. It does take some getting used to the smaller keyboard. My only real bitch isn't the size. I mean, you see a lot of people like, oh, it's too tiny, it's too tiny. It's supposed to be tiny, stupid. That's the idea. They each weigh nothing. My Glock weighs more than this computer. They're impressively fast, featureful, powerful for what they're doing. I mean, you don't want to do nonlinear video editing on it. I did install Sony Vegas on this one just for the rare occasion that I'm out in the field and I want to get something up on YouTube right away. I can do that with this now. The 900 series, you'll hear this mentioned a lot. It is a fingerprint magnet because of the shiny black background. If anybody knows how to get rid of the E logo on there, I'd love to. But beyond that, the only real bitch I have is the 4 keys down here need to be changed around a bit. And you can remap them and change them around yourself, but I really don't want to dick with it that bad. I just figure I'll just learn how to type around it. But the shift key is a problem. The right shift key, you'll end up pushing page up all the time instead of hitting shift. So it's a bad design on what is a very elegantly designed machine. So that's my only real bitch about it. As you can see, they're both pretty much exactly the same as far as snappiness and that. It throttles back the processor. This one tends to throttle it back more than this one does. The 1000 has, or the 1002 has a brushed aluminum finish, which does not attract fingerprints nearly as bad. And it's a pleasure to type on. It's great. It has Bluetooth, which I use a lot. Which kind of sucks that this one doesn't, because this one could be used for serious typing with a projection keyboard or something like that. But yeah, that's just a quick look at the E's. Here I'll give you a tour around them. From the front, standard keyboard, touchpad, buttons, and all that. Down this side, you've got a memory card reader. My memory card reader on the 900 is kind of flaky. It's really touchy. If you have that problem, let me know, comment, because maybe I'm just doing something wrong. It's got a pair of USB 2.0 ports here. External monitor port. On the back, nothing, just the battery and a power port. Standard Ethernet jack here and another USB, and then the audio, which they had to color code for the people that, you know, aren't really all that with it. This one has all the exact same ports. It's got USB 1 on the right side, and then your audios. Back here's the SD card slot, video port, Ethernet, power, Kensington lock. That is a Kensington lock too. And then over here, 2 more USB ports. The power supplies, a question I see asked a lot is, are the power supplies interchangeable? They may not be for you, but I bought both my computers within a couple weeks of each other, and the power supplies are the exact same voltage, amperage, model number. They're totally interchangeable, absolute duplicates. I swap them out all the time. I keep one in my backpack and one on the desk. Beyond that, they're pretty much the same machine. This has a little bit, bigger screen, bigger keyboard and all that. It's great. For image presentation, I do a lot of stuff where I have to do fundraising meetings and stuff like that, and I need a computer to take with me. This is the computer for that. It's awesome for doing presentations and classes and stuff like that. This is absolutely the machine for knock-around tech work, and it's markedly cheaper. So that's the basics of it. That's a quick look at the Asus Eee. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or email me at cboden, B-O-D-E-N, @thegeekgroup.org. Send me an email. Just whatever you want to know, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. You guys have fun, and that's today's adventure with Doc. See ya.